What is going on, everybody? Chris here. Welcome back to another full self-driving beta video. So we just got the 10.4 update. It's 9 p.m. Eastern, reasonable time, so we're going to go out for a drive here. Let's check out the release notes really quick. I don't want to just be reading to you, but we will put these up. You can pause the video and read them if you like. So there are those. Mostly what we're looking at here is some improvements with pedestrian or vulnerable road user VRU protection detection. Sorry. So pedestrians, bicycles, motorcycles, things like that. So that looks like it got a lot better. And then the other thing I'm really excited for is the second bullet point there, enabled faster acceleration across high-speed roads. I actually just complained about that in my last video, so we'll try to find that spot, a spot like that, and see if that's improved as well. In this update, if you're in beta, we did also get the Sentry mode live camera access. You have to swipe down. I don't know why that messes up like that, but you can look at Sentry mode through your phone. I'm sure you've heard about this, so we're not going to talk about it in this video, but for Android, I don't think we can do it yet. I haven't tried, but definitely on iOS you can do that. And then one last thing I want to say before we go out for this drive is it seems that this is not coming to everyone yet, and Elon did say after the snafu with the 10.3 mess up, if you don't know what happened, check out the video in the top right to learn about that. But after that happened, he said that the rollouts would slow down just a little bit, so it is rolling out to people. So some of us got it and some more people are going to get it. I don't know if it was 1,000 an hour or exactly how it was going to go, but if you're a 98 and you don't have it yet, it is coming. Even some hundreds and 99s have not received this update yet, but it is coming. You should have it soon. So let's get out there. And, you know, Elon Musk has been saying that pretty soon, he didn't say this update, but he said soon it's going to be superhuman. So let's see if we agree with that on this drive. Is this going to be superhuman? Is it going to be getting there? I think we're getting there, but yeah, we'll see. Let's check it out. All right, I know nighttime videos aren't everyone's favorite, but just kind of doing the initial impressions here. I will get another drive in tomorrow in the light. And I have noticed this message a couple times. So full self-driving may be degraded, one or more side cameras occluded. I've never seen that message before, but it is really dark out here on the dirt roads. Let me pull up the cameras so you can see them. That's pretty much what it looks like, what we can see through the cameras. I've never seen that message before. Now the car is still driving, it's trying things, but it says that we may have reduced functionality here. So here's one of the first things that the car should be better at is turning onto fast roads. So we're turning onto this road now. I've never had it take this turn. Well, I think once it's taken it. But hey, look at that. We've creeped out. Now we're in the road, and it tells me to help it out. So that sucks because that is something it's had me do pretty much always. And then this acceleration is okay, but really it's not fast enough for the speed the cars would be going on this road if it had pulled out in front of somebody. So yeah, it still has that message of degraded. That's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's just being honest with me, and it is nighttime. So that's probably part of it, but we'll try it again in the morning and see if we still get that message. All right, so we're getting into the downtown area here, and this first left turn, kind of moving to the right a little bit, but hey, that left turn was awesome. Don't slow down here. Yes, love it. So that left turn has usually worked pretty well, except halfway through, a lot of times, even on recent versions, the car would slow down through the left turn, like almost stop in the middle of the left turn, which was no good. So that was very good. Turning right here. Let's see, so stopping, we are on the assertive setting, so we should see some rolling of stop signs. So that was not bad. The car seemed like it wasn't exactly sure, but it kind of double checked itself and then continued through. So no big deal there. And then another right turn here, and nobody to the right. It's kind of hard to see. There's kind of like a tree in the way, but hey, very, very good. So really good so far, liking that. I will say on my way here, there wasn't anything all that exciting. Okay, good, stopping for this yellow, perfect. There wasn't anything all that exciting, although I do want to say I didn't have any phantom braking so far, which is awesome because that was definitely my biggest complaint. 10.2 was not like that. And then 10.3.1 brought all this phantom braking. And, you know, so far, I mean, I definitely would have seen it by now, and I haven't. So we'll keep testing. It's funny, the trailer there. And then one more thing I'll tell you. I'm hoping we see more people, but again, we'll get another drive-in tomorrow. I did add memberships to the channel. People have been asking for that. So if you want to join, you know, go for it. Of course, you don't have to. You'll still get all the same videos. But if you join, you'll get a sweet little autopilot logo next to your name, and you get some special emojis. So check that out if you want. All right, and then green light. Always been good. Maybe not always, but for a long time. And then, oh, that's my bad. This is our destination here, so let me put in the next one. It was just slowing down because we made it to my pin. And then I will turn that back on. Now, one other thing that was in the release notes that we will test is it said it should more gracefully or do a better job of rerouting if it kind of misses something. So really, actually a really good stop there, and then confident move through. That was very good. So we will do our best to kind of get it to miss one of its turns or something, and then a little weird move to the right there, and then we'll see how it reroutes. Now, rerouting has been very good for me for a long time. So I feel like it doesn't really need much improvement, but we'll see if it still handles it well. All right, coming up to this left turn, this used to be really bad. The car used to miss this left turn a lot, and now it doesn't seem to do that anymore. So that's really good. Also in the last version, I was noticing blinking yellows, the car would just sit here and do nothing. So let's see. Yeah, it still seems to want to do that. So I'm going to report it. Honestly, it seems I'm going to hit the accelerator here so it'll move through. It seems they turned off moving through blinking yellows and just made it so the car's going to stop. So it's stopping again. So that was really bad. Okay, very strange. But I don't know why they would have done that. So blinking yellows used to work, sometimes pretty well, and then sometimes they'd be a little weird, a little awkward, but yeah, I'm not sure why it's like that now. So let's put in destination number 4, and here is where we will get some confusion from the car in missing turns and things like that. So let's hope it can handle it gracefully. So it needs to reroute, so that it rerouted very fast, actually. That used to take a long time. So then it's going to get in this left turn lane, and really good. So unprotected left, let's see. Ugh, yeah, that was not very good. That was not good at all. Don't like to see that. And I don't know what that guy is doing. I don't know. That was not good. I took over, obviously, because it seemed it was going to mess it up. Let me try that one more time. Okay, pulling out onto this road. Turning this on, and it'll need to reroute. Let's see if it can do it correctly. And it did reroute. Getting in the left turn lane, not bad. And now it is waiting. So I kind of thought it was maybe related to the rerouting. Not sure what this guy, he's going really slow. So the car is waiting. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that was just a fluke, but not a very good look in the initial impressions video to see that. And then it sees that gap, does not go for it, waits for the next car. We are on a really strange angle because it got into this left turn late, but it sees the next gap and bam, goes right through it. There's a guy running here. He's on the sidewalk, and that's fine. He was on the screen. Wow, was that improved graphic? I only saw it for a second. So it did see him, and the car decided, he's not something we need to worry about. So it handled that fine. So yeah, that kind of left turn was a lot better. So awkwardly stopping a little far back. Okay, it is correcting itself. That's good. We had a lot of that also, where it was stopping just way too far back at stop signs, but that was good. It was like almost, and then it kind of fixed itself. So that was nice. And then a really nice right turn, perfect acceleration. The feeling's really good. So we need to get into this left turn lane, and we'll see how it handles this left turn. Now there was some talk of more confidence in left turns or something like that. I don't want to look at the release notes right now, but you saw those at the beginning of the video. So if I'm remembering correctly, all right. So we got the car in front of us moving through, but since it's blinking yellow, our car's not moving. Now I'm just going to let it do its thing because nobody's behind me. And it should turn green here. And now the car moves through right when it turns green. All good with the person across from us. So that was very nice. Of course, nobody to contend with. We had a green arrow, so we had right of way. Really good. Wow, it's pretty dark out here. I was hoping for a little more traffic and things. It's Saturday night downtown. I thought, it's a tiny little downtown, but I thought people would be around. There's some. So this next one, we're going into a neighborhood, and there's no painted lines or anything. And I know that was a huge complaint I was hearing from a lot of people, that the car just hangs out in the middle of the road. And I don't know if that exactly is the complaint, but it's the way that it handles situations where it needs to not be there. So it would just hang out in the middle of the road, and then when you get to, say, a right turn, it would just stay in the middle of the road as it's waiting to make its right turn. Oh, I guess we do have some faded lines here. Wow, that's too fast, so I'm going to turn this down. Oh, okay, it did fix itself. That's my bad. And then, like, when another car was coming, it would not move over for them. So I didn't realize there are lines here, but yeah, so we're staying to the right, but since there are lines, I guess we can't really trust that. Okay, so we got another reroute here, and it seems the rerouting is happening really fast, like really, really fast compared to before. I always felt like I had to wait forever for this to reroute, so I don't know if that's just a fluke or the internet's good here or something, but that's really good. And then again, it's handling those reroutes really nicely. So good right turn there. Let's just go back into downtown, actually. We'll go to that. I like that triple stop sign if we can interact with some people. Yeah, that rerouting is really fast. That's definitely improved. So we're accidentally in the left turn lane here. The car does display that. I'm hoping it looks like it's just going to go straight. So it needs to go. I mean, there's no cars. Let's see how this acceleration across the road is. So I'm going to report that because that was obviously stupid to be in the left turn lane but then go straight. And yeah, the acceleration across the road was fine, but that's not really a high-speed road, so I don't think we'd see those improvements there. Got some train tracks here. Didn't really do anything. Didn't need to, so that's fine. Automatic brights are on right now. You can see they're kind of coming on and off. I usually just turn those off, especially in a downtown setting. It's not really worth having on. Then creeping out here nicely. And good, yeah, so good. So far, really liking the creeping, especially at night. The creeping was always a little worse, which makes total sense. It's a little harder to see at night. But this so far has been good for all the creeping. The speed of creeping, the not stopping and sitting there forever saying it's creeping, even though it's not doing anything. These turns it's been taking so far have been good. Stopping at the stop sign. Checking visibility. So this is a bad one. We'll report that one. And then it continues through. So it like creeped through most of the intersection and then was like, oh, okay, now that we're already across the intersection, I guess we can go. Okay, so let's see. It is showing them in the parking lot. Yeah, I can't tell. That animation looks kind of interesting to me, but I don't drive that much at night. So we're waiting here at this left turn. We have another car coming. They are going to turn right. They have their right turn signal on, but we're going to wait for them. Yeah, it really seems to me like the car does not take turn signals into account, although I'm okay waiting for that because you don't know. Maybe they don't know their turn signal's on or they're turning right at the next spot or something. So yeah, we're like in the intersection right now. That was not good, so I'll report that one. So we did make the left turn only because nobody was coming. If somebody was coming, I would have had to intervene there and take over. So very strange. It still is doing that, again, at night. It still needs to be able to drive at night, of course, but I'm hoping that when we do the drive tomorrow during the day, hit like and get subscribed so you don't miss that it will be better. And then right at the stop sign, of course, never anybody. I like this three-way stop, like if there are other cars. But the stop's really nice, moves through. So let's have it go there one more time. So here's another improvement, the crosswalks right there. They have, I don't know, they're like more faded. It's nicer than the lines that were there and just like jumping all over the place like randomly. This seems less detailed, but it's a lot nicer than seeing like random squiggles all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to try to turn this on immediately before the car reroutes. And we'll see, oh, I have to put the destination back in. That's my bad. So we got the destination in, car is routing mid-drive. And there we go. So there are some people there across the street, and you can see them on the display. They're kind of bopping in and out, but you can see them displayed there. I don't think it's a new graphic. I think it just looks different because it's nighttime. There is somebody standing to the left. It kind of freaked me out for a second. I was like, nobody's there, but she is standing there in the dark. I actually can't see her that well. She's wearing a dark vest, but has a lighter shirt on her arm. So at first I didn't see her, so it's pretty funny. So moving through this right turn, displaying those people to the left there. Pretty good, pretty good. So let's try these stop signs one more time, then I gotta go kind of far. I wanna go to a high-speed road to drive across and see if the car will accelerate faster through that high-speed road. Okay, of course nobody was at the stop sign. Let me navigate to this one. This is the one I wanna go to for that high-speed road. All right, so we're almost to a part where I can go across a fast road, but this left turn light, please be the first car. Yes, a long time ago when beta was brand new to me. We're stopping too far back. The car would actually try to go through this red light. Now very slowly, it would come up to the red light, it would stop, and then it would try to go. Not that that's okay, but it's better than it just flying through, of course. So let's see, stops here. It's still kind of creeping. And let's see, it should, I don't think it would happen now. There we go. So yeah, it's not going through. So that's very good. But that was a problem I had a long time ago. I tried to recreate it many times, but there were always people here in front of me. So glad to see that's fixed. And then we have this left turn here that was always really difficult. The beta could never do it. And then I tried this, I don't know, a version or two ago or three, and it worked really well. So we'll see if it does this well, and then we'll go for across the fast traffic, and then we'll wrap it up. So green, moving through here, seems like it's doing perfectly. I mean, it already would have messed up by now. On the older versions, yeah, very good. Don't get tripped up by that light. There we go. You got to move into the right lane here. Doing that just fine. Yeah, intersection, blah, blah. And then turning right into here. So good, very good. Yeah, it used to not be able to handle that. So wow, this parking lot is dark. All right, so we can see how it handles turning out onto this really fast road. So this is the road we just came from. Traffic is traveling at this point, maybe 50 to 60 miles an hour, something like that. So creeping forward, there is a sign to our left. Car should be able to see now. We do have a vehicle here that the car is seeing. It's stopping for. Another one right behind it, but going a bit slower. And we should be able to go now if the car wants to go. Wow, look at that. Look at that. You can do it. It's waiting. So there are some cars now. They're farther. They're in the other lanes, so we did not need to wait for them. And then it's waiting for this one more car. And then we should be able to go after this one for sure. So it does move forward. Okay, so that's very good. That was very, very good, especially, again, at night. And then moving out of this right turn only lane, that was beautifully done. There was a gap there that it missed. I really don't care about that. If it wants to miss a gap and take the next one, if it's safe, good, I'm good with that. So that was very impressive. Big improvement from things I've seen before. And here's where we turn off the auto brakes because they don't do that good of a job in this setting. All right, so here we go. I'm turning the brakes off for this one. This is gonna be a little bonkers because cross traffic at this point is probably going 60 plus, maybe not. Now, I really don't care about the interaction with cars. We did see that with that last right turn, and the release notes did say that should be improved. I more want to see the car accelerate quickly to get across these fast lanes, and it's going to be a little bonkers because it has to accelerate quickly, and then there's a stop sign. So I'm not ready to go here. There is a car to the left. We're okay here. That's good. I mean, that is perfect stop. And again, this is at night, so for me, I think it's a little easier because you can see the headlights. But for the car, I'm not sure that's the case. So after this next car, we should be good to go. Do it. Yeah, it's waiting. Okay. Definitely should have went there. There's a huge gap. Next vehicle's approaching. Yeah, it says it's creeping, so it's still trying. I don't have to assist it yet. So we could have went on that gap. I'm okay not going on this gap. It was a little smaller. I would have been iffy there. So one, and then we got two more cars, and it's going to be wide open. So I want the car to go. I want to feel its acceleration. It looks like it's going to go here perfectly. Too slow, but we have the stop sign next. So there you go, hand on the wheel. Let's see if across this one, it doesn't have to stop right after if it'll go faster. So we're good. Stop, now go. We have the gap. No, do it. Okay, I gotta stop it because there's somebody coming there. That's unfortunate. That was no good. So let me back up here and I will try to turn it back on so it can try again. Okay, so now we're going. Very good, but too slow. Yeah, still too slow. What the heck? It's not improved at all. Okay, we'll try again during the day. Maybe it'll be better during the day, but it's got to be able to do those moves at night. I will say the cross-traffic detection in what I just did seem way improved. Like, it really did seem improved. Besides that last one, it was going to go. And here's the thing. If it was going to go fast, like they said it was going to have improved, actually, it would have been okay. It could have gone. But I didn't... I think I showed this earlier in the video, I'm not sure, but full self-driving may be degraded, one or more side cameras included. That's a new message. I have not seen that before. It has to do definitely with night. Here's what the cameras look like. But, so with the fast cross traffic, if I knew the car was going to go fast across, it would have been okay on that time that I stopped it, but I didn't know if it was going to or not, and I really wanted to let the car do it so we could see if it was going to go fast or slow. So that's why I stopped it and took over. But then we could see it didn't go fast. So good thing I didn't let it because it wasn't going to go fast as they said. But we'll try it again during the day. I hope you enjoyed this one. Overall, like superhuman, I do think we're getting there. And one of the big things with that is the car can look in all directions at all times. Now, as we see in many of the videos, it will make mistakes that I would not make and you wouldn't make. But at the same time, it will see people and things and situations that you will not see because you can't possibly be looking in all the directions at the same time or thinking about all those situations at the same time. So I do think it's getting there, but I don't see it in this drive. I really want to do one during the day because I would be impressed like if we get a daytime drive that's like blowing our minds, like what the heck, this is amazing, and then nighttime it's like it still has some catching up to do. That's still really cool. Let's see the auto brights turn off. What are you waiting for? Okay, that was too late. They didn't turn theirs off either. Oh my gosh, it's payback. So anyway, still enjoying some of the improvements I saw. Especially with the cross-traffic detection, that right turn onto the fast ride was really good. And then the creeping at all times in this drive, if I'm remembering correctly, was very, very good. And that's extra impressive at night. So anyway, I'm gonna get home, get this, yeah, so that message is definitely new. That's something that they've kind of upped the sensitivity on, I suppose, or added that message or something. But the car is driving fine. It's just letting me know. Get home, get this edited, uploaded, and I will see you tomorrow. You'll see me in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave your questions down below in the comments, and you will see Beta in the next video.